What's going on, Raider Nation? We are back with another live show. Let's talk ball. What's going on, Raider Nation? Raider Ed back here. We got another live show. Thank you guys for pulling up. I see you guys are making your way in. Salute to all you guys watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or X, as we like to call it now. Thank you guys for pulling up. If you guys already have, hit that subscribe button, hit that like on the way in, and share the link around. Also, hit that bell so you guys are not missing anything in the future when we go live. And also, I know you guys might have a surprise. This might have been a surprise because we just planned this for today. And yes, I said we because guys, I got a special guest in the back room. But I want to give my salutations to Writerzilla for pulling up. My brother, what is going up? We got Yaya up in the building. Salute Primos. Salute Nation. I was waiting for your take. Salute to Steve. Salute to my brother Van City. Congratulations to Van City on winning the Air Force Ones from Hondo. Like I tweeted out, couldn't have happened to a better guy, a better person, a better fan. Van City, the passion that he has for our Raiders, but just not just the passion for the Raiders, but just guys like the way he supports the channel. Can't speak highly enough on this guy. Salute to Van City. Salute to Anthony in the building. Salute to you. Salute to you. I'm waiting for my man in the back room. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. You ready? He waving at me. But you guys, we have a special guest. Special guest. He's been hiding, and he is, some people think he does not exist, and he does exist. He is part of the channel that we got going on here.
Just put me up, bro.
Primo, Raider Nate. My Primo Nate is back on the YouTube universe. What is going on?
You was extending that for so long. I was like, just put me up, bro.
No, bro, the nation misses you. I miss you. We've been wanting to hear your voice on what the Raiders have been doing so far. But how you feeling, man? How you feeling? I know you've been away because you've been working a lot. How's life treating you right now?
Treating me good. This offseason, treating me good. No tears, no depression times around this, Raiders thing. I am chilling right now. Good times.
Hey, it is good times. And the thing is, man, we haven't gotten your take yet, man. We need to get your take. Like, so far, Tom has been cooking this offseason. He has been cooking. Tommy. Telesco has been cooking. What is your take so far on the offseason so far? I'm going to start off with Christian Wilkins, man. Like, that signing was a big. We've been talking about defensive tackles as a need to really just set this defense to the next level. You go get a guy like Christian Wilkins. You get an immediate top 5 defensive tackle that's going to come into the middle, pause if necessary, free up Max Crosby, free up Malcolm Koonce, and just imagine what it can. And we also brought John Jenkins back, brought back Adam Butler. Like, this D-line is about to go crazy in 2024. What is your take on the Christian Wilkins signing?
Wow. I'll get into more well, I guess I'll just say it now. But Christian Wilkins, right? Like we've said in like the last 5 years, right? Is a position that we needed to fill. It wasn't, it would be a good signing. Hold on. Like we would want it, right? No, we need it. And that's what Telesco has done so far. He's literally done everything from, by what we need, not by we want. And
Hmm.
that's what makes a good, saying, GM, right?
Yeah, hey, and back to that, not what we want. Josh Jacobs. A lot of people wanted him to come back.
Yep.
And we as you seen, we moved on from him. He signed a nice 4 year, which is funny because shout out to Severe, he broke the contract down, and it seems that Green Bay is essentially it's a 1 year contract every single year. So they might be playing it smart. He might be ball. He's likely possibly going to ball out in Green Bay because he's on that 1 year contract, but the money. They're paying him close to $13 million. I believe that was the right move by the Raiders to not even pay him that money. I know me and Chris had a debate. Shout out to Protect the Shield podcast over there. We had a debate, and I agree with him. Josh Jacobs is a great leader. He was a vital part from the offense, but from a money standpoint, from a contract standpoint, it just made sense for the Raiders to move on. What is your opinion on Tom letting go Josh Jacobs and not only just moving on to have Zamir White take running back one, but now he brought in Alexander Madison that we're going to talk about. And that's a good segue to go into Alexander Madison getting brought in. Now it seems we got our running back one, we got our running back two. I still think we're going to address the running back position in the draft. I like Garendo. I like my guy. I had it right here. I had my guys right here. I like
Here,
my guy.
let's
I like my guy Garendo from Louisville. He's honestly my favorite running back. You can get him in the fourth round or the fifth round. He has a
That's
lot of
pretty good,
speed
man.
to his game. But then we also have Amir Abdullah on the running back room. How do you feel? I want to get your opinion on Josh Jacobs leaving. We'll start there first, and then how do you feel about this running back room going forward so far?
Yeah. The Josh Jacob thing, for a lot of people, that was a tough one to swallow. Because he's been here for. I mean, that was kind of like the old OG, like the last OG, on this team, and he just had to, he needed to go. You know why? Because like we don't want to have to just keep around another Derek Carr at the running back position.
I can't even say that. I can't even say he's Derek Carr. I got to disagree with
But
you on
okay,
that.
but do you know what I'm saying though? But like we just need to like
I
move on to
don't.
something.
It's contract. It was the. I mean, okay, we're
That's the
talking
same thing.
about because the thing is, here's the thing, Nate. With Derek Carr, it was the contract, but it was also him not performing. Like quarterback and running back are two different positions that we're comparing and contrasting here.
Yeah.
The reason why I said the contract was too high for Jacobs is because yes, he had a really great season, but as I said, and me and you debated on this, he was not going to come back the same type of running back as he was in 2022. We were not going to get the same Josh Jacobs in 2023. Could we get at the same level? Yes, but then the holdout happened. He was not. He came to camp and he wasn't in game shape. That's when I was like, okay, this is going to go sideways really, really quickly for Josh Jacobs. Derek Carr, that was a different story. He was getting overpaid, but it was because his production wasn't matching. With JJ, his production was there, but statistically speaking, was it going to stay there? And it didn't stay there. So I can't even say it was a Derek Carr type of move there. But I kind of hear what you're saying, but to call it a Derek Carr type of move, bro, Josh Jacobs is a beast. Even though I would have let him walk, he's a beast. I'm gonna call it what it is. He is still a beast, but at
Yeah.
the end of the day, paying him $12 million or $13 million, I'm moving on from that. You like look at. I hate bringing them up, but they're the standard. The Chiefs, bro, they're paying Isaiah Pacheco $750,000, and they won 2 Super Bowls back to back. So is overpaying and I'll say this. Do you think $12 million is overpaying Josh Jacobs, or does he deserve that money?
Mm. Um, I wasn't looking to like over 10 to 11. I wasn't thinking that, but um, for what he, it's just like you're not gonna come back as like a main piece. That's the thing. We have Devon. He has to get that. We have Devontae. We have Max Crosby. We we have to address the defense. Like, and he's just not that type of guy. Like, I'm not gonna take a pay cut so you can, pay the other guys. That's the thing. Like, I wasn't thinking that we were able to give him 12 a year.
Hey, I agree, man. Hey, salute to Van City. He said, Nate, my brother, do you mind if I ask you a very pointed question? I need your opinion on something. I'm waiting to see if he pulls it
Yeah,
up.
I'm just waiting for him to ask it.
Yeah, hey, Van City, type it in the chat, bro. We want to answer it. Anthony says, yeah, it honestly sucked getting rid of JJ, but we've seen that before. If we give Jacobs the big money, he performs that year, and the rest of the contract he doesn't really perform. I wish him luck, and I do too. Hey, salute to James Johnson, up in the building. Salute to Raider Scorpio. He says we need to draft a running back in the late round. What do you guys think? I want to. I believe that is something we need to address. I want to go offensive tackle the first round. If not offensive tackle, corner in the second round. Maybe if we can even, you know what I would like to do, Nate? I really, and I know a lot of people are against this, but I'm starting to lean more into this. Trading back. Trading back into the first round. Maybe we could drop maybe 6 spots, pick up an extra second, pick up your corner in the first, or your an offensive tackle. And then you could get a corner and your quarterback in the second round. You can even get a guard. You can even get Jackson Powers in the second, and get a start your center for the future in the second, and get a quarterback in the second. As far as running back goes, I'm going 4th round with the running back. What do you think about that, Nate?
It's just like, is trading up for a quarterback just like too dreamy or what?
Yes, it is.
It's just too dreamy, huh?
With everything that went on, Justin Fields getting traded, you likely are going to see Caleb Williams go to Chicago. What do the Commanders do? Do the Commanders go with Jaden Daniels? Do they get a JJ McCarthy? Even though I think he is going to go to Minnesota. Minnesota's going to. It seems that Minnesota is getting the arsenal to trade up to get a JJ McCarthy. I think it's going to go Caleb. And then second, I think Jaden. Third, I think Drake May. And then fourth, JJ McCarthy. That is going to be your first 4 picks. I think Cardinals are going to trade back with Minnesota. Minnesota's going to jump up to 4, and JJ McCarthy is going to be taken at 4. I think we're going to miss out on a quarterback in the early rounds, and I'm cool with getting a Spencer Rattler in second round.
Yeah. It's just like, you got to really hope, that they, become one of those.
Yeah. Sean John says Zamir White is getting beyond Jack. He's hitting the weights right now very hard. He wants to prove the doubters. That is a pause worthy, bro. He's hitting the weights right now very hard, maybe.
Also,
but he wants to prove the doubters wrong and earn that running back one. Go ahead, Nate. What were you going to say?
But yeah, back to that, like letting Josh Jacobs go. Yeah, that was hard, but it was a need and we needed to do it. Now with like the running back room and our running back situation right now, I actually love it. Like let's not act like it wasn't working when they were cooking by themselves. What's it called? Abdullah and Zeus, little 1-2 combo. Like that was working. Like they were cooking. Like all they need is just more time like that. They'll develop into a 1-2 punch, looking like what's it called? Aaron Jones and the AJ Dillon, bro.
Hey, that I'm telling you, like, and the thing is, I get it. We don't know what it was 9 games we had with or I think it was 9
games is a lot.
And that's about half a season they're gonna get out of Zeus. Now, salute to Graf because he posted it and I want to show it. I need you to see this, bro. This is like crazy to me. And I'm telling y'all, you need to stop sleeping on Zeus right now. Look at what Zamir White is doing on his free time. And salute to Graf on X. He retweeted it. Look at what this man is doing. He is putting in that work. He is getting, and mind you guys, he is doing this by himself. He's doing this by himself. He's not, it's not no mandatory mini camps. It's not no mandatory, you got to come to the facility and, You got to put that work in. No, he is doing this on his own free time. This is one thing we said about Josh Jacobs last year during the holdout. He came in and he was not football shape. Zamir White is like staying ready. He is staying in football shape. I'm going to be honest, Nate. I think people are going to second guess themselves if, hey, do I want to tackle Zamir White? Or
Bro,
do you
he's
want to
gonna
get
be
bulldozed over?
he's gonna be
Like,
looking he's gonna be looking like Eckler, bro. Watch.
Van City said he had a, what you going to do, brother, when Minshew Mania runs all over you?
Bro.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Gardner Minshew,
Minshew.
man. We didn't get your thoughts on it. Gardner Minshew, how you feeling about us going out and signing? Me, the contract, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the contract even more now, seeing what the Steelers gave up for Justin Fields. I would have loved to do that trade. To
And what
give up
the stupid
six, to give up a six in next year's draft, like that.
bro.
I'm
And
kind of
what
mad about it.
the
But how do you
Steelers
feeling about it?
and what the Steelers got Russell Wilson for? Like what? They got him for a banana, bro.
Got him for a tuna fish sandwich and a bag of chips.
And
Like
we gave this guy like
we gave him close to 15. If I mean 15. Salute to Sean because he actually just sent me the signing breakdown. Let me pull it up again. Salute to Sean Johnson. Shout out to him for giving me this. He actually just sent me this. Let me see. Gardner Minshew is going to earn about 7.7 million towards the cap, but I believe he's getting like 15 million guaranteed. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember that I was seeing being reported. The thing is, I feel like we're just giving Gardner Minshew a little bit too much for a high-end backup. Like that's why I look at him. Now, I want to ask you this: how you feeling about Gardner Minshew starting for our Las Vegas Raiders Week 1?
okay. That would be content, but I don't want it to happen. Bro, that would be content, but I don't want it to happen, bro. But uh, it's Minshew, bro. Do what you want to do, bro.
Hey, and OJ, I agree with you. And here's my thinking about this, OJ. I thought we were gonna, go out there and look for that franchise quarterback. I thought we had a really like when that happened, I was like, okay, like it's still on the table that we're gonna trade up, try to get Jaden Daniels, try to go get our franchise quarterback, but it's looking like it's not going down that route. My logic is that how many times we overpay this offense. Like, and what I mean by that is we overpay this offense to put up what 22 points. 22 points. And I get it. Josh McDaniels is here. That was, had a lot to do with it. Bo Hardigree, again, as Big Mike said, that is, using the skeleton of Josh McDaniels' offense. But my thing is, OJ, paying him, would we have brought a Christian Wilkins here? Paying him, would we have brought a Gardner Minshew here, a serviceable backup? And the reason why I say he'd be a good backup is because look at last season. Quarterbacks were dropping like flies. Bro, the Browns went through like 3 or 4 different quarterbacks due to injury.
Yo,
Like
the Browns,
you need to have a backup quarterback.
but
And here's but I have to kind of push back on myself a little bit. Where does Aiden O'Connell fall? Because if we were going to go look for Jaden Daniels or look for Michael Penix Jr., where does Aiden O'Connell fall in that mix? Because now you got 3 quarterbacks. You got one who's a serviceable backup. You got one rookie quarterback that you're likely using a first-round pick on. And then you have a quarterback in Aiden O'Connell who, I'm going to be honest, Nate, I believe he deserves a shot to fight for that number 1. But he can likely be the odd man out because you don't pay Gardner Minshew that type of money. You don't use a first-round pick on a Michael Penix Jr. or a Jaden Daniels to sit them for a year or to never even start them. You're not going to do that. And salute to Severe in the building. I mean, what do you think, Nate?
Yeah, I feel like if we don't move at all, I feel like Michael Penix will go to the Broncos, in my opinion.
That might be scary.
Like right in front of us, bro.
Might be scary. Cortland Sutton, all he needs is a good quarterback. Now I know they let go of Jerry Jeudy, but I do like KJ. I think. Hold on, do they still got KJ Hamler? Because I do.
I don't know where that boy went, to be honest.
Is he still on the Broncos? Okay, yeah, I think he's still on the Broncos. I like KJ Hamler. I don't like the Broncos, but I will give my respects to Hamler. Can he be that wide receiver too? Maybe.
They really
I
have
think
no one
better on the slot, but
they really don't really have anybody on that offense. I don't
salute
even
to
know their
OJ.
rank.
OJ says trade back with the Eagles. 22 gain their 50th overall. I'm with that, OJ. I'm with that. I think if we pick up another second, maybe even another third, I think that would benefit us more than actually. People think it would hurt us, but I don't think it would hurt us. I think it would actually benefit us more. Salute to Coach DC. I believe I have his name down too. I seen that
Coach
graph.
DC.
I seen that graph and Graf and Stu did a show, and Stu brought up that name, Jawar Jordan, and I haven't done my homework on him yet, but I do have his name down as running backs to look at.
All right.
But Stu had a lot said he's an underrated back, something to look at. Salute to OJ. I still believe Telesco makes it happen and we get our franchise quarterback. Hey, you guys, OJ just reminded me, you guys, Primos is going to be live for the draft. So, like I said, you guys, we got 59 people in the chat, combination of Facebook, YouTube, and
What day is that on?
X. We got, it is on
the
April 25th, I believe round one is. April 25th is round one. We're gonna go live for it. So hey, hit that subscribe button, you guys. You guys, we are 9 subscribers away from 500. I believe we can get there in this live. We can hit 500. Share the link around, hit that like button, push this video out, and also hit the bell so you guys don't miss draft night when Primos goes live for that. Salute to Space Beast. Expect Pennis to be gone at 16 of the Seahawks. His OC is now the Hawks OC. Space Beast, I think he might. I mean, if not taken earlier, he could fall to the Seahawks. But we might have to do some thinking. Honestly, Space Beast, do we take Penix at 13? Do the Broncos, like Nate said, do the Broncos take Penix at 12?
The Broncos.
There's a lot of quarterback needing teams way before the Seahawks. If the Seahawks do get Penix, it's them trading up. Salute to the numbers in the building. Salute to my guy. OJ says, if not now, then when? You have to trade the farm either now or later, regardless. Why not do it now? Next season, we hoping for AP's sake, we drafted in the late 20s. And you know what? You're right, OJ. And I brought this up many, many times. We have to assume OJ just said what I've been trying to say for a while now. Now, is it off the table? It's not off the table, but is it like a 10% chance? It's a 10% chance, Nate, that the Raiders can make it happen and trade up. The reason why I say it's going to be harder is because those picks just became more valuable. Those teams are going to be wanting more, but have the mindset that OJ has is that you have to think that you're not going to be drafting in the top 10 after this season. That, like he said, that next season, for AP's sake, we are going to be drafting in the late 20s. If not the late 20s, and they're in the 20s, because I believe teams 23 and on, those are the teams that made the playoffs. So if we're drafting in the late 20s, well, we're not going to be drafting. The team that we traded up with, they're not getting a top 10 pick. They're getting a late 20 pick. So that's why we got to look at it. Like, okay, you know what? We made the postseason. We're drafting late 20. We lost that pick. That's cool. But we still got a second round. Well, we might not have a second rounder. We still got our third rounder, our fourth rounder, our fifth rounder, sixth rounder, seventh rounder. But we made the postseason. We can go into free agency. We can continue to build. The thing is, it has to work. That's what I know scares a lot of Raider fans, because they think What if it's a Trey Lance situation? We trade up and he's not the guy. We trade up and he's not the guy. And we completely shit the bed. We set the Raiders back, 5 years. I get it. But I agree with OJ. If not now, then when?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I just hate having to, like, just be like, all right, so like, what's this like fourth best QB? What's this fifth best QB, bro? Like, bro, like every team got to do it every once in a while in a blue moon. Like, trade up, get your guy, and see, you know what I'm saying? See where that goes. Like, move on. That's
Yeah.
the whole
And
part of moving on.
salute to Raider Scorpio. I wish we had this much optimism. Gardner Minshew could be the Nick Foles this year and win us a Super Bowl. Never say never.
Hey,
I'll
bro.
be honest. If Gardner Minshew is the starter, I see 10 wins. I see 10 wins, playoff berth, and I wanted us to win a playoff game. Depending who we play on the wild card, it would depend. It would definitely depend who we play in the wild card. I'm gonna go down a little bit, try to catch up.
Minshew's first and last Super Bowl will probably be the best Super Bowl ever. It will be probably the most liked Super Bowl of all time. It's Minshew. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is that 10 for me, you can only have Minshew isn't that guy that's gonna get you a Super Bowl. And I like AP's mindset. There's one winner, there's 31 other losers. Doesn't matter what you did in the postseason. I mean, unless you won the Super Bowl, then it matters. But if you got eliminated, doesn't matter. What we did in Kansas City on Christmas Day, that was great, but doesn't matter. They hoisted the Lombardi Trophy in our stadium. There's one winner, there's 31 losers. And I believe that Gardner Minshew is going to be part of those 31 losers. Like, yeah, I'm saying we're going to make the playoffs with him. We could get 10 wins. It's all fine and dandy, but I still want to go get our franchise quarterback. I still want to go get our franchise quarterback, a quarterback that is going to be a difference maker on the field, that he can carry this team to a victory. Like, it's sad to see that there's a stat out there that if the Raiders scored at least 24 points, they would have won at least 11 games last season. We won 8 games.
Yes,
we won 8 games. You know what's even more crazy? The Chiefs finished 11-6. If the Raiders finished 11-6, the Raiders would have been your AFC West champions. If the Raiders tied with the Chiefs, the Raiders had the tiebreaker because of that Christmas Day game, I believe. Yeah, and they would have been the AFC West champions. But because of the Vikings game, because of the Dolphins game, because of that Colts game, those 3 games hurt. And I highlight those 3 games. Why? Because in all 3 games, that is where the offense failed to do their job. And they didn't have to do a lot. The defense made their job very easy. All you had to do was score more than 23 points in all 3 games. In the Vikings game, you had to score a touchdown. One touchdown would have done it.
Oh, God.
One touchdown would have won that game.
I didn't want to. Oh, God. I forgot about that game. But, I was so happy to forget about that game.
Hunter Renfrow and Aiden O'Connell were like, nah, I don't want to win. And it sucks. We look back at those 3 games that I highlighted. Those are the 3 games. What quarterback wins you those games? What quarterback wins you those 3 games? So look to this severe Raider. He said, I'm allergic to seafood, and I still take that tuna fish sandwich over Justin Fields. Hey, bro, this is a guy that's been on the Justin Fields hate train. Hey, I hear you, severe, but you got to admit, man, that trade, bro, they got a 6th-round pick that could turn into a 4th-rounder next year. That's crazy. Sean says, I believe AP and Tom rather pay more, if not culture fit. And Lou Getty probably told AP, Justin Fields ain't it. We probably don't want bad culture fit and toxicity. Hey, I agree, Sean. I think it's time for a fresh start for everybody in the organization. Salute to the 78 people watching from Twitter, watching from YouTube, watching from Facebook. You guys, our guy Raider Scorpio is reminding you. If you haven't, subscribe. Get Raiders Primos to 500. You guys, we are 9 subscribers away. And OJ, I agree with you. I want to, and now let's tie into this. Nate, how you feeling about Aiden O'Connell being the starter week 1? And maybe for the foreseeable future. Or like for the foreseeable, like the season. How you
I don't
feeling
know.
about it?
I wouldn't say if we draft if we trade up and draft the QB, Aiden's not starting. I it's really confusing right now because it's like I didn't see Aiden O'Connell starting over Minshew, but like you want him to try to become something, but I still see like Minshew starting because he's just like I mean, if we don't get a QB like at all, like if we don't draft a QB at all in this draft, like I see Minshew starting. Uh,
Dang. So you saying Aiden's back up no matter what?
it's I don't know because they're like weirdly equal,
Oh wow. Okay.
but like you
So, bro,
don't,
keep talking, bro. You tripping right now.
but you have more confidence in Minshew, so that's why I would start Minshew.
Yeah, no, and I hear you. Hold up. I hear you, and he's also a vet. And but the thing is, with what Aiden went through last season, I do like, man, I want to give him more of a shot. But salute to Sanji. He actually showed this on Twitter, and I'm gonna bring it up now. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring it up now. And this is the reason why this is my only knock on Aiden O'Connell. I'm waiting for it to send. It's not sending. Hold up. Trying to find it here. My phone's over here being stupid. Come on. So we brought up the mobility issue with Aiden. I'm gonna just
Mm-hmm.
send it to you, Nate, because I don't know why my phone's like tripping right now. It was the mobility that we brought up with him, and salute to Sanji. I'm gonna wait to it. Let me know when you get it, Nate, so then I could bring it up because I could just bring up what I sent you. And also, guys, we got breaking news dropping right now. Salute to Raiders.scout and also Mitchell Renz of the Raiders Report. Tyler Hall is signing with the Eagles on a 1-year deal. Hall, who's 25, has played slot cornerback his whole NFL career. He was an
The
undrafted free
GOAT?
agent in 2020. Yep, Tyler Hall is a Philadelphia Eagle, you guys. This is breaking news right now. Tyler Hall is an Eagle. He is an
The
Eagle.
GOAT, bro. My gosh, man. We just let go of Tom Brady.
We let go of Tom Brady on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, there's people saying Raider fans are not happy about this. Let me get your guys' initial reaction after I'll find it. Yeah, let's move on. Because we got breaking news right now. Tyler Hall to the Eagles. The number says, did we sign that DB who came visit the Raiders? No, he is talking about Tre'Davious White. We did not sign him. From my understanding, he actually has a couple more visits lined up. He is visiting with the Rams, I believe, and I think he's visiting with the Panthers. I'm not sure. And I agree with you. Stephon Gilmore is my top corner right now that I would go look. I would go look. I would go look take a look at Gilmore. Hey, salute to Leak Guy. Salute to Leak Guy for pulling up. Salute to Cali Raider in the building. He says new to the chat. Salute to you, brother. Sean Johnson says Antonio Pierce is at the Alabama Pro Day today and was talking with cornerback Terrion Arnold. That is another corner that we should take a look at. I'm like I said, I think we're gonna stay at 13. I have a strong feeling we're going to stay at 13. If we trade up, I don't think I'm going to have this backdrop anymore. Like, I'm going to be like, yeah, if we trade up. But I don't see it. I don't see it trading up. Salute to James Bowles in the building. Chance Worthy. Yeah, I think trading up is going to be dead. We may need to draft a quarterback at 13. Cali Raider says don't really know how long people have been Raider fans, but we're not winning shit with Minshew. I think we win 9-10 games. If we think this defense is gonna like what this defense could be, then yeah, I think we can win 9-10 games. Yeah, those games were hard to watch. Those games were very hard to watch. Chance Worthy says no. Chance Worthy says no on ALC. James says if Aiden can learn to extend the play, we have a quarterback. Let's spend the first on a right tackle. That's where I'm at. But I believe I'm waiting, bro. Nate, did you get it yet? You still waiting, bro? You still waiting?
I still haven't gotten it.
No,
through what?
It's sending, bro. It's still sending. I don't know what's going on here. I might have to get my charger or something and plug it in to show it because it's here. Let me see if I can post it. I'm just gonna pull it up. I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it through the phone, but here, let me show y'all what Sanji showed here. Bro, even the video itself is not it. Okay, I digress because I don't want to waste too much time on this. Basically, Sanji posted some film breakdown of Aiden not being able to extend the play, not get out of the pocket, and that is going to hurt him in the long run. I believe that. And yeah, no, we do have a thin cornerback room. We do have a thin cornerback room. I do believe though we can address the cornerback room in the draft. The corners that I like, I actually have them down. So like I said, you guys, Terrion Arnold out of Alabama, I really like. He's the number 1 rated corner. You got Keon Mitchell out of Toledo, Nate Wiggins out of Clemson, Kool-Aid out of Bama. You got Ennis Rakestraw Jr. out of Missouri. You got Cooper DeJean out of Iowa. And then also salute to Stu. Again, he named a couple of corners. Jarius Monroe from Tulane, Max Melton from Rutgers, and cornerback Roe Torrance from ASU. Keep an eye on Roe Torrance. Who knows? AP might be bringing in the ASU guy. So I would not mind us going into the draft and bringing in some corners. We also got Jocorian Bennett, who showed a little bit of flashes here, but he also, he showed he couldn't handle man coverage at all. But I think he's going to be put back in zone. We're going to have to see, man. This cornerback room is thin. I'm going to ask you, Nate, our salary cap right now, the cap hit. Salute to Sean for sending me it. So Tom Telesco's contract tracker cap hit signings in 2024 so far. Christian Wilkins is going to be a $10.3 million cap hit. Jacoby Myers is going to be a $9 million cap hit. Minshew, $7 million. James, $6 million. Adam Butler, $3 million. Harrison Bryant, $3 million. John Jenkins, $2.9 million. Amir, $1.8 million. Alexander Madison, we haven't got the details on that. Isaiah Palomalu is $985,000. Janarius Robertson, $985,000. We are sitting with $28 million in cap space. You can still restructure Devontae Adams and Max Crosby's contract, and you can get around $50 million in cap space. And don't forget about the June 2nd, $24 million that we're going to get added from the Jimmy Garoppolo cap space. I want to ask you, Nate, what are you doing? What is your next move? If you are Tom Telesco right now, you just signed Alexander Madison. You're running back 2. You got Christian Wilkins, Gardner Minshew. What is your next move that you're going to?
Yeah. I mean, you kind of
you don't even got to name names. It could be a position. What
Yeah,
position
yeah.
are you attacking?
Position that, like, I mean, it wouldn't make sense the most. Like, you have to see what you could do with that cornerback room. Like, you know, like we're kind of unsure. We're people are starting to sign. Tyler Hall's gone. Like,
He
there's
was a
only a
good depth
limit.
piece. He was a good depth piece. I'm not gonna say he was the greatest corner
Yeah,
we
but
had. He was a
I
good
mean,
depth piece.
but I didn't. What if he wasn't a dead piece? You feel me? Next year, ooh.
No,
Uh,
depth piece. That boy was like corner. Him and Meek would have been fighting for corner 4.
oh my gosh, and Meek is gone too. Oh yeah, yes, cornerback.
It's two corners. I think I would like to go see what we can if we can. Excuse me, if we can get a guard. I would love to go get a guard. The guard that I was looking at, I think he played with Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull it up on a spot track. I know I heard Grab brought him up, and I did some looking in on him. Pause if necessary. Necessary. My hiccups are coming back.
Oh shoot.
Where's the guards? I want to look at the guards. Did he get signed? Hold up. Let me look at available.
My A's are
Because I
undefeated.
let me see. Oh, there we go. Dotson, yeah, from Minnesota. Dotson, Risner.
Hmm.
He said he would come in on the cheap. He just wants to be a starter. I bring him in. I bring him as a guard, and then maybe you can go get your tackle in the draft. Boom, you got your line right there. You get Colton Miller on the left. You got Parham on at left guard, James at center. You could have Reisner at right guard, and then you could have your rookie tackle at right tackle. You got Fuaga. You could either have Fuaga or Latham. I don't want to see. I know I'm hyped on Thayer Munford, but if we could get a day one ready tackle, I draft him at 13 because I'm starting to think worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is Aiden O'Connell is your starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Whether it's Aiden or Garner, you need an offensive line to protect them. So I'm at the point like, bro, build the trenches, build the right tackle, build that right side. I still think Andre James is gonna be that question mark on the offensive line, of course, with the right side. But if you can build that right side just to take a little bit of pressure off of our quarterback, then I'm with it. I'm with it. If we
That's
draft
what's up.
Penix, Heat Check, and that's a fire name, by the way. Heat Check is a fire name. If we draft Penix, I would not be upset with it. I would not be upset with it. I would love to draft Penix. If we get Penix at 13, I'm not going to complain because that's possibly the franchise quarterback. Salute to Sean. Shout out to Sean Johnson. Also, he sent me an updated roster. Looking at we don't even got a backup center. We got DJ Fluker at right guard right now. That's our roster right now. We got right guard DJ Fluker, right guard 2 Ben Brown, right tackle Thayer Munford, right tackle Dalton Wagner. I like Dalton Wagner. I know UDFA. We put him on the IR, kind of stashed him away. I want to see what he brings in the preseason, but I still want us to have a plan B. If your miracle's in-house, I mean, if these coaches believe in these young guys like a Dalton Wagner, like a Thayer Munford, maybe they could be the next Malcolm Kuntz. All they need is a shot. Maybe they can be the next Malcolm Kuntz. So yeah, right now, I mean, from what I'm looking at, from what Sean has sent me, I'm looking at a right guard or a right tackle, and I'm looking at corner. We got our cornerback 1 is Brandon Faison on the right side. On
That's
the right
crazy.
opposite side of Jack Jones is Brandon Faison. I'm
That's
not going
crazy.
to week 1 with Brandon Faison and Jack Jones on either side on either side.
Yeah, we're cooked.
I'll get a corner. If it is Stephon Gilmore, so be it, bro. There are so many corners out there. like listen to these corners that are out there right now. You got Stephon Gilmore, you got Patrick Peterson, you got Adoree Jackson, Xavier Howard, Avonte Maddox. I mean, I think Avonte Maddox plays more of the slot. Steven Nelson. Hey, y'all want to bring back Rocky and Sin?
Yeah, Sam.
Rocky. No, I'm not bringing back Rocky and Sin, bro. Remember when Trey Flowers was supposed to be that next top corner? Hey, bring back Daryl Worley. Someone said possibly bringing a Logan Ryan. I don't know about that. Like the thing is, I'm going with my favorite, Stephon Gilmore. He can still play at a high level. Wait, didn't Gilmore get? I just realized. Did Gilmore get signed? I thought he got signed to New England. Let me see. Because I thought I heard that earlier. I'm over here raving about Stephon Gilmore, and I'm like, did he get signed? Because I thought I seen something that he got signed to the Patriots.
I mean, if he wants to retire there.
Okay, no, he didn't get signed. It was just he will be open to going back to the Patriots. He'd be open to going back to the Patriots. He didn't get signed by the Patriots. He'd just be open. He'd just be open to it.
How old is that boy?
Shout out to OJ. Another scenario: move Andre James back to his college days. Pair him up with Miller at guard and draft Powers at 13. Penix at 44. OJ, I feel like if you draft Jackson Powers, I don't think there's no need for Andre James. I think Andre James just becomes a backup. And I actually wouldn't be mad at that, OJ. I mean, Dylan Parham moving him at left guard. I mean, unless you're thinking about moving Parham, if you're moving Parham at right guard, then yeah, maybe we can go down that route. But I think I would feel more comfortable keeping Parham at left guard and have Andre James be that backup to Jackson Powers.
What's a
yeah, I don't think I got. You said corner, right, Nate? That you would go after if that'll be your next move. What corner are you looking at? What corner are you looking at? Out of those guys that I named, like you got Xavier Howard, you got J.C. Jackson, you got Adoree Jackson, Stephon Gilmore, Avonte Maddox, Patrick.
I'm probably thinking Xavier Howard, to be honest, just because like he could be the guy like I know he's missed forever, you know, he's missed like forever amount of games, but it's just he's still good. That's the thing. Like he's still good. Like now, I'm down getting him.
Hondo said that he could be a locker room cancer.
With Antonio Pierce in the locker room?
Could Antonio Pierce, keep him in check?
He's gonna daddy him. Oh heck no!
Yo, what? He's gonna daddy him.
He ain't gonna be no locker room. He ain't gonna be no locker room virus with Antonio Pierce in the building. Dude, he will make Antonio Pierce will put his foot down on everything he tries to do, bro.
Hey, man, hopefully, but the thing is,
he ain't no McDaniels.
Before the draft, I hope we sign a corner. Hey, salute to SC Raider Star for pulling up in the building. James Bow said, even elite rookie needs help in the trenches. We have to get a guard and a right tackle. At the end of the day, I agree. You need to you need to give help in the trenches, whether that's Michael Penix, bro, especially if it's Michael Penix. Given the injury history that he has, you got to protect Michael Penix. JJ McCarthy, Jaden Dan, it doesn't matter what quarterback we have back there. We do, at the end of it, we're going to have to protect them. We are going to have to protect them. My decision would be going to get a tackle. That's Fuaga or Latham, whoever's available. If they're both available, Fuaga's my guy. I'm drafting at 13. That is my guy. Salute to Raider Scorpio. Thank you, man, for keep reminding the people to subscribe. You guys, we are at, Let me see. Let me pull this up. Let me refresh it. We are at 492. We are 8 subscribers away from 500. You guys like the video. Hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already. If you guys like what you guys see over here from Raiders Primos, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. We very, very appreciate it from you guys hitting that subscribe button. Now, Nate, we're going to start wrapping it up, but I want to finish it here. How do you feel Tom Telesco has done so far in the offseason? Like, what would you grade him?
Bro, probably like I mean, okay, so here's that. There's that. Getting rid of him. I'll probably say like a 89%, very, very, very high B plus.
Okay. Now, what more moves do you? I mean, you said you want to get in a corner, but like,
yes,
what will make it an A plus for you?
Getting Xavier Howard. Yeah, I mean that, bro, awesome pickup right there. That's what would make it an A plus, because B plus, he's just done everything right. Let go, all of our, eat like people that just eat our cap, eat our money, and just bringing back the safe guys, the guys that we need, filling up holes, doing right replacements. He's just done everything good. Like, we made a splash. Woo.
We did it with Wilkins, and I'll say this. I agree with you. I think for me, it's a B, like a B plus. For me to make it an A, we got to go get a corner. We got to address the trenches. I'm still waiting for some guard news. I'm waiting for corner news, something. We signed, tight end. We signed Alexander Madison, backup running back. When are we going to address the trenches? When are we going to address the secondary? That is what I'm waiting on. Unless they really, really are confident in the draft and they want to go that direction. Let's see come draft night. What do they do with that 13 overall pick? Do they trade up? Do they trade back? It is going to be very, very interesting come draft night. You guys are not going to want to miss that. So, like I said, you guys hit that bell so you guys don't miss when we go live, when that video, that live show is going to come out. I'm trying to get a full panel together over here at Raiders Primos for a watch party during the draft.
That'd be fire.
Because I know all of us want to see what the Raiders are going to do. You guys are going to get our live reaction to whatever the Raiders do, whether they trade up, trade back, or they stay at 13. But Nate, you got anything else to leave with, man?
Man, just grind. You feel me? Oh, I don't know. Nothing really much. Just just can't wait, bro. I can't wait. We're already like pretty much like 1 month away.
Yeah,
1 month away.
1 month away from draft night.
Life is going good. A's are undefeated.
For now. For now, bro, they're gonna start the season 3-21.
All right, bro.
My Red Sox might be there too. My Red Sox might be there too. We'll see. We'll see.
They're undefeated too, so they're doing pretty good too.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny? I was gonna wear my Celtics shirt.
Oh my goodness!
But it's a green shirt.
You won't see it.
Yeah, you won't allow it. But anyways, y'all have a blessed night. Stay safe.
Wow, that's crazy. End the show.
Hey, bro, Anthony is. Hey, Nate does not like the violence on the Oakland Athletics. It's okay, Anthony. I respect it, but I know you probably don't like the Red Sox, but I respect it because it's all about Boston Red Sox when it comes to baseball. It's all about the Boston Celtics when it comes to basketball, and of course, it is about the Raiders with football. That's something me and Nate can agree with. And as we end every show, AP started it, and we're gonna keep it going. Everyone in the chat, including Nate, on 3, we're gonna end it with on a 1, 2, 3. Raiders!